Welcome to the workshop how to play Game of Thrones, the main theme of Game of Thrones. Well, let's get started. But first of all, I need to be sure if you have your violin out as well, because it's a workshop, it's hands-on, we're gonna do this together, okay? So, get your violin out, and if you already have that, let's dive right in. Okay, yeah, I have to get rid of the throne because all those knives pinching in my back here. Okay, well, this is better. This is comfortable. Good. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to work a little bit with the bow because we need long bows. Did you see that? We have to get that right. This bowing is called Détaché. That is just back and forth, the most basic of all the bowing techniques. Détaché. So let's practice that. And when we do, let's do the open string, open D string. So little pre-exercise, right? Okay. Are you ready? We're gonna do the open D string, and we're gonna start at the frog position. We're going to use the whole bow, right? And I see a lot of people starting here. And there's this piece of the bow. You've paid for that as well. So we're going to use that, right? So let's go. And long bow. And back. And we're going to sort of glue those notes together. Just as if it's just one long note. And to get this done, we need to do straight bowing, so parallel to the bridge. No angles like that. And we need to choose sort of the distance between the bowing position and the bridge. So the further away you go, the warmer the sound is going to be. But if you go closer to the bridge, it's going to sound a little bit harsh. But we can play really loud with that. Maybe we need that because Game of Thrones, it's not Cinderella, right? We can play this a little bit fiercely. Okay? So, a fierce détaché. And I'll tell you, why is this bowing so important? I'll tell you. You can be a virtuoso, left, everything. But if you have a bad bowing technique, it's always going to sound bad. So I want to ask you, not only study all the notes with the left hand, but at least the same amount of attention for the bow, because that's where your sound's coming from. This determines your sound. And what do I see a lot is that you pull your upper arm back like that. I see that a lot. All right? Okay, now let's correct that. You have to feel that you're bowing away from you. Then it's going to be a straight bow. And if you look here at the place where the bow hits the string, you can see that you're in an angle, or if you're parallel to the bridge. And then everything in the arm is going to be correct, right? Okay, let's do that one more time. Got it? Okay. Now we're ready for Game of Thrones. Are you ready? Let's go. Dive right in. Good. Well, this starts off quite easily. Oh, I've got it in my back as well here. All right. It starts off quite easily with 8 bars rest. 8 bars, nothing to do. And that is this little thing with the 8 on top of it. 8 bars rest. That's where the intro comes in. Do nothing yet. So after 8 bars, there comes our first note. All right. Now, we count in 3/4 time signature. 3/4, so it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, all the time, right? Okay, and look at the key signature. We see 1 flat, and that could be we are in the scale of F. Here's the flat. Or in D minor. Here's the flat. Now, which of the two do you think it is? F major or D minor? D minor. And how do we know that? We're gonna find out, because it's a good rule of thumb to watch the last, look at the last note of the whole piece, right? The last note is gonna end with the note D. So either F major or D minor. And ending with the D will tell us D minor. Okay. Okay. Now we start with the 8 bars of wrist. We're not gonna work on that, right? Okay. Let's start with the first note, and that is the A string, open A, and then followed by the open D string. But if you're used to the 4th finger already, then I'd say use the 4th finger, right? Okay, the rule of thumb is, when do we use the 4th finger and when do we choose the open next string? So when the 4th finger or when the open string? That is, if you're gonna stay on the same string, we stay on that string, then we use the 4th. We don't make a string change with the bow. But if we go on to the next string, we want to go, then we go to the open string. Right? Okay, so stay on the string, 4th finger, go to the next string, open string. But if you think my pinky is not trained that well yet, it's okay to use an open string, okay? I'm gonna do the 4 and then 0. Right? Okay, so it counts to 3, it's a long note, and we're gonna use the whole bow. Yeah, let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's it. Easy, right? We're gonna take it step by step. We're cutting up in small pieces, 2 bars maybe, and then just watch what is coming. Okay, and it is. Okay, that's the easy thing. Now, the 3rd bar that we're gonna play is 2 8th notes. And these are really short notes. And we can do short notes in the bow as well. It's a 2 and a 3. Have you seen that? And the low 2nd finger. There we are. And followed by, I'm gonna do the 4th finger. You can do the open string. I'm gonna do the 4th. Long note again. So at the frog position, got it? So if we take from the start, we'll do a little bit slower. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Got that? Short bows. There it is. One more time. 1, 2, 3. Short. And now 2, 3 again. Short again. And then followed by the 1st finger. Very long note. So we have to save the bow a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Got it? Now we're going to play that as one note. So that means the bow change at the tip, it's going to be a little bit easier than the bow changing at the frog, as if it's one long note. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. That's it. Got it? Okay, a whole bow again. Eh? So we use the whole bow for these ones. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 2 shorts. Long. 2, 2 short, and then the long, shape the bow. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Are you with me? All right, let's try it again. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, short. Alright, now we go to the next line. What is the next line? It's almost the same. It's almost the same. And that is studying really efficiently. If you study the first line, the first bars, the first line, if you study that well and you know it really, really well, you're going to see you almost study the rest as well without even looking at it. How about that? Talk about efficient study. This is it. Now let's take a look at the three count notes again, exactly the same as those. You have these 3 counts, and here once more, but other notes, right? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 2 third fingers. So third finger on the D string. Let's do that. And we hop over to the G string. Got it? One more time. Whole bow again. Okay, let's look at the rest. 2 short notes again. That is a 2 and a 1. That's it. All right. Followed by the third finger again. And hop over again. That's it. Four bars here. Let's do that again. 3, 3, right? Let's go. 1, 2, 3. 2 short notes. That's it. One more time. 1, 2, 3. And now 2 eighth notes, 2, 1 again. And the open string. And back. That's it. Kind of easy, right? I hope you can follow. Let me know if you can follow in the comments. All right, one more time. I know you're using both hands. You can't type. Okay, I get that. Right, let's go for that again. The 3, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 2 short notes. 2 short notes. 1, 2. Okay, I forgot to spare the bow there. Let's do that one more time. Okay, now we're going to play it the whole line in one piece. 1, 2, 3. Hop off. Short notes. 2, 3. 3. Good. One more time. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Hop over. 2, 3. Hop over. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Okay. Now you see at the end, you see this little bar line right at the end with a fat bar line and these 2 little dots. And let me tell you, that is a rehearsal sign. A rehearsal sign, that means play it again. Right. Now I'm going to go back to the first line because look at, you see these 8 rests, but after that you see the same rehearsal sign but the other way around. The contra rehearsal sign. So in the second line, if we play right to the end, we bump into that rehearsal sign and then we go back to the note A again. We go back there. Okay, shall we do 2 lines right after each other with the rehearsal? Okay, with the rehearsal sign. Wow, going good here. All right, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, short. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. To the next line. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, short. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And we're gonna go into the rehearsal sign. Back to the first line. And 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2 and 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And now we can move on to the third line. The third line goes exactly the same, but it's an octave higher, right? But exactly the same as the first two lines. So we already studied that. Just take a look at the notes. What's happening here? When we have a D minor, we get this low first finger. That's the note F. Then the second finger here, and the third here. Got it? Okay. Now let's take it from there. 3, 3. Jump over from the E string, E3 to A3, right? Let's do that. And 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. Okay. Now the two short notes again. 1, 2, 3. And hop over again. And now again 2, 3, 0. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Maybe you want to do that. 3, 1, 2. It just sounds a little bit better, that fourth finger. You can do 1, 2, 0. But if you want to belong to the club, do the fourth. Let's do that. Just. It takes some practice, okay? Don't worry if you're still playing the open string there. Perfectly okay, it's absolutely okay. But if you can, try to use the fourth here. I want to train that fourth finger. It's a weak finger, shouldn't be. If you train it, it's going to be just as strong as the rest, and that's what we want, yeah? All right, so I'm doing... Yeah, okay. Choose. Let's do the 3, 3, right? 3 on the E, and remember, the first finger is a low first finger. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Low. Hop over. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay? Got it, all right? And then the fourth line, sort of the same. One note lower. 2, 2, jump, E2 to A2, right? Let's see that. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. And now it's a little bit different. Now you can do the open E string. 1, 2, 1, 2. Got it? Okay, let's take a look at that third and fourth measure. So, we need to do down bow 2 counts, 1, 2, and the up bow is 1 count, and down bow 2 counts, 2, and now I just have a little bow left for that 6 count note. How am I going to do that? We're going to resolve that little trick. So 2 counts downwards would end there. But now that note on the up bow, that 1 count note on the up bow, we're going to give that all the bow, and we're going to get back to the starting position. Let me show you that. 1, 2, see, I'm here again. And now I can do, and I'm here again, and now I've got all the bow for that really long note of 6 counts. Now, That's a little bit difficult. We call that smuggling a little bit, right? But don't put a lot of pressure on the bow in that oboe, and otherwise it's going to sound like this. Da, ba, di, ba, da. So to make it sound exactly the same energy as that first note of 2 counts, less pressure on the oboe. We have to work on that a little bit. If you're used to that, it's going to be automatic. 1, 2, up. Here us at the frog position, and then I'm going to do 4 because I'm going to continue on the A string. Back here. Got it? Okay, let's try that with the whole row there. I'm going to do it a little bit slower. 1, 2. It started with 2. You right? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Hop over. 1, 2, and now a bow. A bow again. Now you've got it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. One more time. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, up. 1, 2, up. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's take a look at the 3rd line and the 4th line. We're going to play them in one piece, right? This is how you study. Cut it up in pieces, small pieces, really focus on that, and then you're going to train your brain the right things, the right notes, the right bowings, the right fingerings, everything. And then you can combine it. We're going to combine the 3rd and the 4th row right now. So 3, 3 on the E and the A. Are you ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Short. Short. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 2. Hop over. And now a bow. A bow. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and now we go on the 2nd part of the whole melody. So the A part, we call it A part, and the B part. The A part is a and so that's the A part. But now comes the B part. Long notes. Here we go with the détachés again. Are you with me? 3rd finger on the A string, long bow, 6 count notes. 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 0, D, 2, 3. I'm going to do the 4th finger. You can do the open string if you want. 2, low 2nd, B flat, 2, 3, 2, and 3 and 4. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Got it? One more time. Row 5. Bar 41. How can you see that? Right at the beginning of the bar, or of the line of the staff, you see this little number 41. That is the 41st bar. You know that again. Okay. Let's start with the 3rd finger. 3rd finger on the A string. 6 counts. So nice détaché, full bow, and bow straight. Don't do that. Bow straight, away from you. Are you ready? Let's do this. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's D string. 1 and our 4th finger or A string. Just choose. I'm doing the 4th. Low 2nd, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, and I'm going to do the 4th. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Going to the next line. 2, 3. Hey, that's almost the same. 1. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, D again, and 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna do the fourth. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, and then 1, 1, and the D. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And that's the end. We did it. We're playing the main theme of Game of Thrones. Did you expect that to happen? I did. Yeah, of course. And now you can see right at the end of the staff, you see that fat bar line again, but without these two dots. That means end. The end. Right. Okay. Yes, good. I need to train my fourth finger to be stronger. That is correct. I've learned to use that fourth finger to train it, and make it just as strong as the other three. A lot of people, they skip the fourth finger wherever they can because it's the weak finger. But if you train that fourth finger, you've got an extra finger. How about that? We need it. So extra training for that. You're right about that. Good. Let's go and to the next slide here. And now you can see the whole thing. All the 6 lines. Right. Now you can see the rehearsal marks. You see the first line, the contra rehearsal. If you come across that, if you start reading, you come across a contra rehearsal, you're gonna know, somewhere is gonna be a rehearsal sign, and then I need to go back to that point. Got it? Yeah, to that point. So that is playing the first and second line. But of course, as you see, the contra rehearsal sign is after the intro, after the 8 measures where we do nothing. Got it? Okay, good. Yes, I see you avoid it too much. Don't avoid the fourth finger. Train it, you'll thank me later. Absolutely. And by the way, if you want to subscribe, ring the little bell. You're gonna be notified of all the YouTube, and of course also in the Facebook group, all the YouTube and Facebook workshops I'm gonna be giving all the coming weeks. I'm gonna do a lot. And you can also, if you want, file a request. Send me a request. You want to really do that song. Could be a classical song or a modern song. All the same to me. If you really want to do it, I might spin a workshop on that. So give me your request. Good. Let's start off. And right at the beginning, after the intro, of course, 8 bars intro. And there we go. First note is the A. I'm going to do the fourth finger, right? Okay. 1, 2, and. 1, 2, 3, spare the bow, and 1, 2, whole bow, right? And we're back at the frog position. Short notes. 1, 2, 3, 1. Who's got the fourth finger there? Rehearsal. First line. Let the fourth be with you, right? Let's do that. And there, the fourth is with me. 1, 2, we go on, third row. Melody again, it's the A. Short. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and. Up. Got it? 1, 2, 3. Moving on. Fifth row, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, second finger, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 0, D, 1, 2. I'm doing the fourth with you too, and 2, and 3, and the fourth. And if you want to do open string, fine by me. Train it. And last row. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Open B. I'm going to do the fourth again. low second on the G, and we're going to end it, 2, 1, and we do the 0 here. We made it. Are we going to do this with accompaniment? We have got the orchestra here as well. How about that? It's going to be a little bit quicker. Yeah, let's do it. Let's just go for it. There we go. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Higher. Up. Okay, E part. Wonderful. I'm going to let you do it now. Yes, yes, it's a different key. Good question. Normally it's one key lower, but because I wanted to make this available for the beginners as well, I transpose it a whole tone up, 2 semitones up. So it's going to be a little bit easier to play for the beginners amongst us. So make it more accessible. 1 tone up. So yeah, normally it is in C minor, but now, look at the last note. Have a look at the last note. What's the last note? D. Remember I told you it's in F with 1 flat. It's in F major. And now D, because it could also be in D minor. And it's ending on a D. You can see it now. D minor. So let's do it. You may do it yourself now. Are you ready for it? I'm gonna just help you on your way a little bit. Try it on the backing track. Here's the orchestra. Let's go. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Octave 1, third row. Right, all right. This video is going to be available, of course, on my website, but also in the Facebook group on my Facebook page, the Creative Violin Facebook group. If you're part of it, great. If you're not part of it yet, be part of it, because you're going to get updates on everything what I'm doing online, like these workshops. And if you're on YouTube, hit the subscribe, hit the little bell, and then you will be notified of on the next workshop, on the every next event, what we're doing. And if you really want to follow all the lessons, if you're a beginner and you wish to start with violin lessons, you need a method and you need a teacher, and it needs to be cheap as well. I'm giving you all three. A method, I'm your teacher, personal live classes, every week live classes, and it's cheaper than your private teacher or a music academy, way cheaper. So we could use that, right? So have a look inside, and I hope to see you back in the next workshop, or maybe even in one of the live classes, right? Okay, so if you have any requests, let me know, and if not, also right, join me in the next workshop, and God bless. Hope to see you back again. Bye-bye.